So far, we've talked about why God was included in the Charter and why God needs to stay in the Charter. Today, I want to talk about the danger of removing God from our Charter. It's been said that if the Charter were drafted in the 50s, it would have clearly referenced the God spoken of in the Bible. This would have recognized the considerable historical influence of the commandments in the Old Testament, teachings from the New Testament, and how they have evolved to our present legal system. The God of the Bible created man with free will, clearly intending man to be free. Over time, laws modernized as society also became more modern, but the Judeo Christian basis of our original laws remained. Additionally, the presence of freedom of religion and conscience in the Charter affirms in an unequivocal way their relationship to other fundamental freedoms and the government's obligation to protect them. A charter that simply states, whereas Canada is founded upon principles that recognize the rule of law, removes all recognition of those rights and freedoms each of us knows are resident within us. Our definition of rights and freedoms would now be open to a vastly different interpretation based on the ideological morals and ethics of some elected official, government employee, or the judiciary. This, then, is how tyranny takes root. Government would rule with unlimited power as they now control moral and ethical standards, as we've seen attempts to do so recently, and people would lose their inherent human rights and basic freedoms. While the Charter continues to base our freedoms on the supremacy of God, the citizens of Canada are more likely to retain their fundamental freedoms they were created with. We must now fight for and protect those freedoms when the government is determined to limit our rights and bring the population into submission. If you have any thoughts or questions, please email us at info@freedomsadvocate.ca or sign up for news and updates at www.freedomsadvocate.ca.